this is an isosceles trapezium here where AD is equals to BC. The non-parallel sides are equal and the other pair of opposite sides are parallel. No. So this is the basic definition of an isosceles trapezium. Okay, now because of one pair of parallel sides, it has some properties, and along with that it has non-parallel sides equal, so it has some more properties. Okay, visually if we focus here, what all properties does it possess? I asked you to submit the properties in the first assignment, so let me tell you. So here in an isosceles trapezium, this is looking equals to this, no, both are acute and this seems equal. Okay, yes, we do not go on visual, but just right now we are just trying to see what all property does it possess, then we'll try to prove them also. Also these two angles seems to be equal, no, both are obtuse. Okay, now let's see about the diagonal related properties. We know the side related properties, and we had a look towards the angle related properties. Okay, so now we are going towards the diagonal related properties. Okay, so this is one diagonal and this is another diagonal. Okay, so do you think the diagonals are equal? Okay, so I just made arbitrary, let's measure them here. So it's something 8 point something, I suppose 8.3. okay, and here also if you see, this is also similar to 8.3. okay, bit error, maybe just because I did not use proper construction to construct an isosceles trapezium. So yes, they are so their diagonals are equal. Okay, do diagonals bisect each other? Is this diagonal got bisected by this? No, they do not. No, this piece is smaller, this is bigger. Here this is smaller, this is bigger. Okay, do diagonal bisect the vertex angles? See, do you find that this diagonal is bisecting angle A? So no, it doesn't look so. This is very small, this is bit big. Okay, here also this is small, this is big, but anyways you can measure them also to identify. Okay, now diagonals seems equal, diagonals do not seems to bisect the vertex angle, diagonal do not bisect each other. Do diagonals meet at 90 degree? Do you think this angle is 90 degree? Okay, so if this is an obtuse angle, if you see, this is not 90 degree. Okay, okay, if it seems to be 90 degrees, and then you can focus here, this is not 90 degree. Okay, you may measure them, they do not meet at 90 degree. So anyways, what are we the properties that can be seen here are angle A equals to angle B and angle C equals to angle D. So these are angle related properties. Side related properties are already given. Okay, and diagonal related properties, so I would say that these are angle related, and diagonal related we have diagonals equal, diagonals do not bisect, diagonals do not meet at 90 degree, and diagonal even do not bisect the vertex angle. So just the diagonals equal. So this is the one property. Okay, so in total there are 3 properties. We'll try to prove them. Okay, let's start with the angle related property because they might help in the diagonal related properties. Okay, how to prove that the angles are equal, or how to prove the diagonals are equal, means how should we do it? Okay, so what can we do here? We can actually we can actually take these 2 triangles. If you want to prove angle A equals B or angle C equals to D or diagonal related property, you can target any one of them first. Okay, suppose we are targeting this angle C equals angle D. Okay, because it's in this direction. Angle C we need to take this triangle, and angle D we need to take this triangle. Okay, so in these 2 triangles here we have this is equals to this, and here we have the common arm, no, second. We do not have any third equality. Okay, so we got stuck here. What else can you do? You can choose to prove A equals to B. If you choose these two triangles, these two, okay, angle A is to be proven equal to angle B. Again we'll have this as the first equality and second as the common, and we will not have the third one. For the diagonal related also, we can use either this pair, okay. Again, these two triangles cannot be proved congruent. We only have two equalities. Then what to do? If you see here carefully, we tried many pairs of triangles, no, many pairs of triangles to prove any of these equalities, okay. And what all did we use in those equalities? This and this, no, the equal sides and the common side. We did not use parallelism anywhere. If it has some property of parallel lines, then it should have, there should be some use of this parallel line, no. Let's see what can we do. See, parallelism can either help us to prove this angle equals to this because there is a z, or this angle equals to this, but still we cannot prove any other, these are not congruent, okay. Moreover, this triangle is not congruent to this, so this is equals to this जो हमें पता है, we cannot use them as a congruency equality, no. So but we need to make use of something, okay. So here I want to help you out. I want to make use of this parallelism so that I can actually prove the existing properties. They do exist and we have to prove them. So we're not able to make use of this parallelism. So what am I doing here? You can choose these two triangles or any triangles, but you need to make use of this parallelism. How can you make use of this? From point A, you can drop perpendiculars here. Okay, let's drop a perpendicular. So perpendicular is this. I constructed it, no? So dotted line, and again one more construction. See, how does construction will help here? We have discussed earlier also, construction itself brings some equalities along, no? Now if you see these two triangles here, these two triangles, in these two triangles we have angle C and angle D, okay, this full angle D. So we can actually prove these two equal, no, because we have one equality, okay, and here we have 90 degree. When we drop perpendicular, this angle is 90, this is 90, okay, and this is equals to this. You know why? Because this is parallel to this, so perpendicular distance, okay, perpendicular distance between the parallel line is always same. If I draw a line, see, this is a parallel line and this is parallel line. This distance, okay, this distance and this distance might not be same, but the perpendicular, we do say na, the parallel lines are those lines which have equal distance between them, okay. So equal distance means equal perpendicular distance, okay. These are two parallel lines. This distance is equals to this, but this is not equals to this. So when we talk about parallel lines and distance between them, so we are not meant by the slant distance. We actually mean by the perpendicular distance always. So we can easily prove these two triangles congruent, no? And once we have C and D equal, you can easily prove A equals B. Okay, you just have to apply your mind. How can you meet A equals B after that? And even this can be done easily. Okay, so now you have to prove three properties of the trapezium, and those are these: angle A equals B, angle C equals D, and diagonal related properties. And why not let angle C equals D first, then angle A equals B second, and this as the third, that is AC equals to BD. Okay, After construction you may prove this also first, then you need to rethink which triangle will you choose and how will they lead you to this. Okay, that's all for this video. All the best. Sorry, something was not visible, so you can see now. AC equals BT. Thank you.